Jesus Christ, he's the mediator of the New Testament. He is the one who stands in the gap between us and the Father. Moses gave the law. And at that time, Moses was the one who stood into the gap between man and God. But men failed to obey the law of God. They failed the law of Moses. So a new and better mediator came, who was able to save to the uttermost those who put their faith in him. So the writer of Hebrews is acknowledging this. He is saying that for this cause, Christ is the mediator of a New Testament. And the means by which he became this mediator of the New Testament was through his death. Was through his death. And then it says what the reason for his death was. It was for the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament, so that they which are called might receive the promise of the eternal inheritance. I'm not sure, and I don't want to assume what anyone knows or does not know. Covenant and testament are words that are used synonymously. In modern speak, we would call it a will. A will. And the one who writes this will, their own will, to give to their inheritance what belonged to them after they die, that person is called a testator. Christ is the testator. It is his will that we're talking about, or his covenant, or his testament. Testament, will, covenant, same thing. But like today, similarly like today, if you make a will and you will to leave your family an inheritance, the only way that happens, the only way that is initiated, is if the person who makes the will dies. So when it says that Jesus Christ is the mediator of the new covenant or the New Testament, and the inheritance is eternal life, in order for his children, for whom he is establishing his testament or covenant, in order for them to receive the inheritance that he is leaving them, he, being the testator, must die. And that is exactly what he did at Calvary. Jesus went to the cross to finish the transgressions. How? By dying. For what purpose? For the redemption of the transgressions that were committed under the old covenant, which all of us are under still, if we have not turned to Christ in faith. Jesus, like one brother says, or sister, I can't see, Jesus fulfilled the covenant on the cross. He finished the transgression on the cross, and therefore we are able to boldly come to him confidently with the expectation that